What? Is my dad's anniversary. Deal is a deal.
Boy, I've done before. I lay down for all our sheets. Gee, Zachary. I put down some all kind of stuff we'd pack every time in my life. After the winter, my grandma are going to visit the Wakefield's house for today.
Oh, I'll bet you are my grandparents.
It's got hard to survive any matter you have ever meant to, so I was eating. Well, at least there's an over to remind you if I will be hope of lucky with that, so you know what I hear for this.
Velp, so that not be having an experience no matter what I never had far. Maybe if we see it for generation, the main table will in charge your quiz. Yeah, it's could be in this areas.
Guys, can you believe just what I did today?
Why?
Today is my dad anniversary day.
Wow. But my dad was an anniversary day for doing this a whole prices.
That's right. Even my dad never knows.
Hi, buddy.
Gio. What a surprise.
I've been watching my parents wanted to go to his Mr. Wakefield's party table.
My dad party table? Cool.
Oh, give me a handles.
Now, may I introduce you all give me a prices? Maybe not, and I will likes to make a cheer for Alan and Maureen Wakefield. So the Wakefield are get married from 28 years. Therefore, she got more flower to his wedding date of corded. Me and Mary are married for 30 years, in cast we did some of example does it makes kind of means always the loving and anniversary levels. First, I got a card to change more way to wins. So I must fast as doing this. What? Or I don't need this cards for now on. I love you, Mary.
I love you too, Bobbio.
Oh, I never seen this men and women are doing as it goes on. Well, is not my husband anymore. You don't understand that.
Oh, well, the imaging we're in comment things that is has in suppers. Any of this anniversary or ain't kissing is you doing it.
Oh, we find some wigs what I ever put for week ago. They carried a bags that can grab it up to his car trunk has get all this grocery bags or get rid of all this stuffs.
Sure. I just giving me a way to hope me how to show for dinner tonight. Remember the time I bring our glass of bowl will got any dishes, he's told to me for making for that.
Oh, this place was all about. I'll better do some rapper band will sings music.
Nah. Is way too embarrassing. All this time I thinks my son was a cute blessing. But you all bet what I do better than a little guys like that. Let me tell you the last time.
That's a spurt, Glynis.
Well, this is my anniversary.
Oh. I almost forgot. Alan, this is for you.
Oh, you girls gonna have to see this.
We know so my husband said we buy them. Is aspirins.
Yeah, thanks.
Can you read a letter for me?
Well, let's think. There a time when I was in my last name. Also I been for the Rosen and Wakefield's family will never quits. Yeah, that's really funny.
Right. So your last name is Wakefield, right?
Actually, my middle name is Seymour Wakefield.
Seymour. I seen it. All right. Game on.
Boy, you never what in this party was all we got. Man, my family went to the invited his Ronnie's dad's anniversary, but not in changed parts.
Yeah, so is what able to do returning this party in a yard, so it's like a pretty kind of fun.
Yeah, but that's crazy. Any simple does make cause lot of sodas.
Well, I had a muscles.
Wow. That's called stretching.
Yep.
Very creatives. What's your name?
It's Bernie.
Bernie, sup, bro.
The man we're deal with all alone is peeking. They just giving me only the third time. And it's a bunch of chairs in the kitchen.
Nice one. In that case we can break it up for some indoors for doing the right way to see.
Oh, yeah, we're going through the inside.
Terry, what the heck are you doing? I knew you were in privacy.
Oh, it's not privacy. Is my step cousins. This is Bernie, and this is. What is your nicknames?
Is CJ.
And CJ, I suppose. Many nickname I don't know where it's spell right in answers.
Oh, you are all Rosen.
I must know, I will.
This is the best names.
Maureen? Maureen?
Maureen!
Yes. Oh, hello, girls. What's up?
Maureen, can I tells you a favor?
Yes, Eartha.
Girl, I just looking for you. I been in the kitchen when I was washing this plate for cleaning supplier. I got one dirt in there.
Mostly, I went to my room to check my makeup kit to get my red lipstick on for going in the mall to see my men who has a jobs, but he's still gonna pay for those.
Yeah, it's clearly thought like a problem to have a considerable to use bigger melons. The show is, girls, they wasn't listen to them.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, I do care of my work to solve any definition we're going to write about this answer with folders. Any worksheet were so harmless to my brain. Its take out of jobs break are really except facing closers. And therefore I have to get my mind to find it twice of weeks instead.
Oh, I see that.
So, let me ask you. You have a sister, my dear.
I have a sister right here, so I have a 3 sisters.
Now, tell me you had ever in charge if this moment should get in your mind doing with your sisters.
It's called the sharing cares.
Never mind. It's been perfectly harms to take while with the party were cheering for wins. So it's sure our smarts to help their men started to ours families.
Hooray!
And now my men will gonna kiss me very much.
Okay, everyone. It's time to tell the stories about when I was younger. When I was born, I drank some baby milk bottle from my mom brought me this infant formula will gonna taste like just right. My dad will come to his room by a miracle and relaxing cool spots. But the life was all hoping will keep hugged by the way for the seconds. And we are eat breakfast, maybe I eat something else. So my parents gave me food, except after giving me a real feeding. By the way, I take care of my mom like in sharing with my foods. Even my older sister Martha. And meanwhile, they resting on a sofa doing some need a break. And I will play the baby toy for doing on the boards or on top of sides. We are gonna walk by moving along with my body in motions. So in the meantime, I came training somewhere in this human thing. Fast as it right, it's like in different child or in more than a half. I was growing up and up. I got more energy to track by an extra gains like a protein sake of milk.
Wow. Great story, Zachary. That's why when I was a baby.
It's supposed to be out there as once a day. And now my dad wanted to say a few words. Dad. Come on.
Well, I have my note to write down the different side of the course. That will read to find out what goes at the hardest history of large agreement, had knows about doing some great feeling is unhappy. Let's begins. We living ourself into pictures for 25 years in the long time ago. This take a little place to my beloved wife to want dinner tonight with her smooth. Yesterday, I goes with my families as it time before I discovered their lives to discusses him for the law of men's. But I demand you to get rid them for after as a 400 weeks for his way out of it. So meanwhile, I'll like to say, the government
Oh my.
So meanwhile, I'll like to say, the government are ain't sweet there's materials. Now I'll conserve to clear that
Oh. Sorry about that. The baby just kicked me inside my belly.
That seemed like my sister was getting pregnant. I came from the tummy.
Let's check her belly.
It's right to show Mr. Wakefield is a speech are in common. Mandy. Show them you're pregnant. She's got births when it get in there for weeks. Never get better like me. Even don't like the way how to make veggies of meat or a little doohickeys, whatever it's take her to have cares about what having vaginas.
No. I don't like this.
So, I was born in England worlds.
All that happened when I was being kind of girl who having a child.
Bye, Dad. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good luck, Zachary. Takes care, alright?
You bet ya.
Come on, everyone, let's go to the cousin's house.
What a cool man.
Man, I never doing it offer me somehow nobody can't afford them with $10.
Thanks for joining in the car seat, guys. How did you all mention most of their carving goes by?
It's have to do in riding a wheelhead and rolling across the streets. So, let me tell me a favors. I've started trying to get his figure we're being the only place that will handle our rooms for a seconds. Maybe he can send him home for the day.
Like very kind of others things, Carter. I remember when I can share some rodeo cowboy with my costume and each of the talent show were winning in most timing moments seemed to act like dancing in the concerts.
Ha, how hard can it be? No wonder we did trust them of their prevented their house by 1 squares to make easiest life after all.
Look, I missed my way out of it followings. Every hours, I also nearly reasoned that my sister was useless to blew them up somebody. Anyone knows where a ready-to-ride is switching cars. Now, Gordon, can you clean my ears? That's better.
Velp, we've ran out of popcorns and meats are in the single time in a row that was very exciting. So it was great invited show. Is really perfect. Looks like the presentation seemed so nice to hear this time. As it hope so. Happy anniversary, Dad. Don't wake me up when you come in my room.
Ookaha ho 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 ho. Ookaha ho 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 ho.
Well, if you want to take a look in this polish, technically you must cleaning them up later than a second.
Ookaha ho 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 ho. Ookaha ho 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 ho.